Welcome back to Supreme Ruler 2030. I'm currently at war with California. This is the second half of the war, and I'm hoping I'm going to end it by the end of this episode. And that's it. I'm going to hit play and let the battle resume. Now, I want to move my units up to the north, and I want to take Palm Springs. So let's get some of our units from behind here back up towards the front. So we're going to use them. Wait, let's see. What is that? Land? Yeah, that's land. If I park on the water, I'll mess all my units up. And it looks like I did lose a bunch of units. When I did my airstrikes, it looks like I lost a bunch of airplanes. That's alright. I'll build more. But I'm going to try to be more careful from now on. And they keep coming in with their jets. Alright, let's pull up and we're going to attack Indo and Palm Springs. Get rid of that tank that they just sent forward. Every once in a while, I expect them to send a unit or two forward when they come out of their facilities. And if I look here, at their State Department, they still have $3 billion. So they can still buy some equipment and shit. Okay, so I'm going to pull my units into Indo and Palm Springs, and we'll capture those. Let's rotate these units around, and we'll pull into Blythe, the city of Blythe. That's where we're taken. Okay, so they have some garrisons. So let's pull back and let's send some of these some more units up here. Okay. And they're not pulling back. I wonder why. There they go. Alright, so now let's pull back in with all of our stacks available. And it looks like Arizona's getting pissed. They thought we were coming in to take them or something. I don't know what happened. Maybe I accidentally crossed the border. Alright, so repair. Now I'm going to reform the front line so it looks more clear. Whoops, I'll grab this stack and put all these three together. Now if I come down here, I can see that I still have my AA units. We're going to come put them in the middle of this desert. Okay, so I'm going to push around here towards the east border. And we're going to come up and we're going to take this hydro facility. It doesn't have a name. And let me set up. It probably won't take long to take it. It has a full garrison, but these industrial factories are pretty weak. Yeah, it'll be done in no time. There we go. So now let's come up here and we're going to take 29 palms. We'll make sure that we don't destroy anything, so there's still 29 when we get there. Looks like there's a few units that we need to take care of. Oh, he took refuge in town. Alright, so let's pull up to 29 palms here. Alright, that looks good. Okay, they sent a little wave down here to the front line, but it doesn't matter. They can't get through. And now let me make sure that I have everything garrisoned and repaired. We'll pull up here to 29 palms. We'll put the garrisons inside there. Let's pull up all of our units all across this border. Close the gap. Yeah, so I'll bring him up here. This tank could use some repairs. Let's head him over to the barracks. And there we go. Park these remaining units on the highway here. Antimatter theories has just been researched. So I'm going to come over here to the research menu and let's see what it says. Development of the concept of antiparticle to matter, where antimatter is composed of antiparticles in the same way that normal matter is composed of particles. So we've researched this. Awesome. Now we have 14 out of 11 slots filled. Yep, so that's good. 155 days till we get our new tank, and it's a electromagnetic charged tank. Electromagnetic guns. So that'll be fun. We're gonna have to start to add that to our roster. Alright, so we're gonna hit play again. I just wanted to read that technology off. And it looks like I'm ready to push forward. So we're gonna move all of these units like this up. Take out their tank or whatever they had, Hummer. And I'm gonna do my first strike towards kind of the side of Los Angeles here. We're just gonna pull up, hit them a little bit, and then I'm gonna retreat. I'll hit them till we run out of supplies. Okay, it looks like we're clearing out the garrisons along the border, so I might not even need to pull back yet. Might just be able to sit where we are. I am going to go ahead and entrench my units. Why not? I should have done that a little while ago. Sometimes I entrench them, sometimes I don't. And then these units on the eastern border, I'm going to send these up here. We're going to take the solar power plants, both of these, and this military base. So we'll just move up along the bottom of this highway here. Make sure that I keep the border guarded. Then I'm going to do another push into Los Angeles once these guys take these facilities up here. I'm hoping that I can trigger a surrender. Sometimes when I click the ground after I click the units, it doesn't really work. Like you have to redo it, you know. Anyway, so now we have our new solar facilities. Hell yeah. In Fort Irwin. Fort Irwin is what's under attack right now. And I don't see any garrisons left. Looks like the fort's empty. Let's pull up. Let's see. Alright. Fort Irwin, California belongs to Michigan. Let's close our border gaps. Yeah, especially here. They're trying to get through. Let's take a few of these stacks that are way down south and let's push these up here. These ones too. Let's bring these up and add them together with this tank. The repairs are done now. Alright, so I'm going to push another tile forward towards Los Angeles. Just like that. And I don't think that we're going to have a lot of battles right now. We'll have a few. We're going to battle Laguna Beach, Moreno Valley, and we just took Moretta, and we just also took San Clemente. Okay, so I gotta do some repairs. Awesome. This guy needs to repair too. Send him out of here. No garrisons left in Laguna Beach. Let's bring our units closer and let's rotate. We need to rotate this stack with this stack here. And I'll rotate these 2 stacks too. Moreno Valley. Okay. What's this city here? Barstow. While they're fighting down there, let's move these units up towards Barstow. We'll hit them too. Yeah, so Moreno Valley's garrisons have fallen. Now we're fighting Barstow, and all the garrisons are going down all at once. There we go. Let's take this unit from way back here and move him into Barstow. Now I wonder if it would be better to come around north. Yeah, I'm going to come to the north like this and wrap myself around Los Angeles. Maybe. I might not need to. Let's move up. Let's push this border forward again. So we're going to take Laguna Beach, Moreno Valley. Then we're going to start fighting with Costa Mesa, Irvine, Corona, Riverside, San Bernardino. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll take these units, pull them forward. Now, I'm probably not going to be very successful here. I'm going to have to pull back. I'm feeling, because this is a big long line. So let's see, let's start to send our repairs home. He makes it. That's an old tank. Let's see, this tank, Grognard, is from, oh, it's from 2019. I don't know. Look, I wonder why it lost its health so fast. So I'm just going to chill right here. And we're going to see how this battle plays out. Now, behind them, yeah, let's move all of our units. No, let's not do that. What am I doing here? This one needs to go for a repair. And then the rest of them, let's rotate. Put the back line up front and the front line in back. And these 2 stacks over here are fine. So we're just going to rotate those 3 stacks for Irvine, Corona, and Riverside, and San Bernardino now has lost its garrisons. So I could pull forward to San Bernardino, but I'm not gonna. Let's sit where we are here, and let's put them into a entrenchment. We'll take... Actually, let's flip these 2 stacks, since they're running low on units. And we'll send this one to repair. And I'm going to bring this whole stack way over here and replace it with this stack of tanks, it looks like. And I do see another unit I need to repair. Get rid of him. And that's it. Corona has lost its garrisons. Costa Mesa has no garrisons. Riverside has no garrisons. And Irvine is holding out very well. So let's see here. Let's push some units out of here for repair. Let's take this stack and flip them with this one. I think that's alright now. Now since the units are gone, let's flip these 2 stacks around. Okay, so they have a boat out here blowing the shit out of me. So I'm going to take my jets that are close. Let's only select those. Let's go down the list. And I don't want helicopters. I just want fighters multi-role. So let's send these guys down here. And we're going to fly around over top of this ship. And we're going to bomb the shit out of the ship. Bomb the shit out of the ship. There he goes, he's running. Let's see. Grab these airplanes again. And I'm going to click on bomb unit. And I'm going to specifically click to bomb that unit. There he goes. Blew him up. Alright, so now there's no garrisons on the front line. So what I'm going to do is, the first thing I want to do is bring some of these unit stacks up here. Because we need to replace our old ones with some new ones. Now we'll bring a few up here. We're not going to use them all, but... Now Irvine now has no garrisons. And let's see. These two stacks are so short they can go together. They can send out 2 repairs, and we'll move this stack forward into Laguna Beach. Now I'm going to right-click the map, theater control, make sure I garrison everything, and I'll start to repair. Well, I'm not going to repair. I'm going to pause all repairs. Yeah, pause all the repairs. And I have $50 billion. So really quick, I'm going to come in here to my loans. And we are going to pay back a few loans. Let's see, if I pay back these loans, we're going to have income, a little more income. We won't pay the interest on them. And alright, that's enough. I don't have any more money left. Alright, so I'm going to pull forward. Let's pull into Costa Mesa, Irvine, Corona, Riverside, San Bernardino. Whoops. We'll pull forward and we'll park next to Fontana, Hesperia, and also Adelinto. And we're really close to this aircraft base. So also at the same time, we're going to take our jets. I'll make sure I only have fighters and multi-roles. Get rid of these 2 helicopters. That way they stop blowing. I stop getting my jets blown up. And we're going to put them behind enemy territory over top of this air base that we want to take. And 2, they're going to start hitting the garrisons from behind. So that'll be nice. Alright, here we go. Now, first, right away, I see this unit over here on the south needs to be repaired. And so does this guy here in Riverside. Let's send him back. Okay, there's a Hummer here that needs to be repaired. Oh man, same with this tank. And Hesperia has no garrisons left. Alright, so this stack over here with these infantry units, it sucks. Let's flip these units. They're running out of supplies. And let's pull these units back and flip these ones as well. See if they have some better luck. What do they hit me with? Let me look here. That's an infantry. These are all garrisons. They must have something over there that I can't see. So I'm going to take all my jets and we're going to fly over here into the ocean. And that's it. Nope, I got some repairs over here to do. And we're going to flip these whole stacks like this. Okay. Uh-oh, I hear a thunderstorm coming. Oh yeah, we gotta repair this Eagle. So this area here in Costa Mesa, they're not doing very hot. So let's pull all of our units back. Let's do a retreat. Let's do a retreat here. But also I want to make sure that I did my garrisons. And let's see, I got no money left. So let me take a look into my taxes and this social assistance. It's down. That's fine. It's probably from all the bullets I'm buying. These units here have no supply, so we'll just pull away. And I'm going to look at my budget and see how it changes at the beginning of the next day. Beginning of the next day. And here is Ridgecrest. Let's pull in here. Let's take Ridgecrest. Yeah, so I have 11 billion. So that big assault that I just did was actually pretty expensive. Let's come here and we'll take Riverside. And we'll just sit here and let them fight with Ontario. Now I'll pull in here and we're going to take Ridgecrest for ourselves. Fill it with garrisons. Awesome, awesome. Let's pull all of our units forward a bit. So there's our border. It looks beautiful, I think. Let's go take their air base. I want to get that out of the way really quick here. Does it have a name? It's called Edwards Air Force Base. And we already need repairs. That's fine. Only 2 repairs. Garrisons are down. Edwards Air Force Base is now under Michigan control. Alright, let's pull forward into Aldina and Hesperia. And it looks like they are bombing my tanks. Let's see, get my airplanes together. Let's come over here into Palmdale. Let's go dogfight over Palmdale. Yeah, they tried coming in with a helicopter, I just see, and then we've shot them off. So hopefully that takes care of these damn missiles. And I have $23 billion. Let's see here. Let's pull forward. Let's pull forward like... How am I going to do this? Like this. Let's kind of go like sideways. Oh no, I don't... That one does have garrisons in it. Alright, so I'm going to rethink that. Let's pull forward there, and we'll just go like this into these cities that we already have. Okay, that looks good. Let's get some more units up over here. Okay, I'm not ready to attack that city yet. Let's see if we can pull into Ontario. Yep, I got Ontario. So now I'll pull back up here. Now we can fight Palmena and Fullerton. I have a few repairs to go and send. That's alright though. Let's flip these 2 stacks around. And let's send this stack way back to the behind front lines. Replace him with these guys here. And we'll flip those 2 stacks and get them right into battle. Same here, let's flip this. That way I can repair and replace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can put two more vehicles up here. Hell yeah, we're getting closer. So all the fighting has slowed down. Cool, let's come over here and fill in the gap in our border. Now here's all of our units that we have sent to repair. They're coming out of these barracks. Right here. It doesn't have a name. But it's south of Hemet. Yeah, so we'll send up a little more here. Wow. Had a single guy sitting there by himself. Send this stack up here. I'm gonna come over here and look around. We'll get some of our units a little closer. We'll make sure that we have our stacks condensed. Okay, I'll do another push. I'm just going to push into Fullerton and Palmena. Fullerton and Palmena, and we'll come over here and we'll attack Palmdale also. West Covina and Santa Ana are also under attack. Let's send these troops for repair. Ooh. So let's bring these 2 whole stacks backwards. Let's retreat and let's replace them. Okay, so this one needs to be repaired, and we'll send this Eagle unit up here to that one to replace them. So still have a couple in that stack we can use if we need them. Okay, so it looks like Palmdale has no garrisons. Santa Ana has no garrisons. This is suburban warfare outside of Los Angeles. Okay, now, as soon as they're done, I want to pull forward. So let's set up. Okay, they're done. Let's pull into Palmdale. We'll pull around to Lancaster also. And this random power facility. Now let's just sit here and let Palmdale fall. I'm going to click theater control and put my garrisons down to make sure all my facilities for sure have garrisons in them. Alright, let's pull forward. Lancaster, Palmdale, power facility. Sweet. Let's put some more units along the side of this highway here. I'm going to park into Santa Ana and West Covina. Let's go take these two cities. And we'll pull in here north between Palmdale and West Lavina so we can hit Pasadena, Anaheim, and Huntington Beach. So this stack needs repairs. Let's flip them. Let's flip these two also. The ones from Santa Ana and Irvine. Now these troops in Fullerton, I'll repair those. That's going to be a low stack. Let's bring him back here and flip him with the back line. Here's a unit I need to repair. I'm going to go ahead and make sure they are entrenched. Alright, good. Let's bring a couple of unit stacks forward, like this. A few more, why not? Park him in Corona. And we need repairs, so let's just rotate the whole stack. Whoops, shit. Okay, click him over here, click him over here. Same thing down here. Okay, there they go. I got confused there for a second. And it didn't really work. So let's go and we're going to repair all these units that don't have any health, which is quite a bit. I think I got all of them. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I was thinking about pulling forward over here, but I'm not gonna. I'm going to flip these two stacks around from West Covina to Fullerton. And the battle continues. Days and days and days. It never stops. Alright, Pasadena has no garrisons. Huntington Beach has no garrisons. Let's make sure that we have garrisons. And Anaheim is being a stubborn son of a bitch. Alright, that looks fine now. And give it a second. Let's see, I'll pull down here. Yeah, they got a few more units coming down. Let's let them. They're getting stressed. It's probably the end of one of their industrial cycles or whatever, where they produce units. So actually, we have 40 units in production. All right, I'm pushing forward. Let's park into Huntington Beach, Anaheim, Pasadena. We'll pull forward between Palmdale and Pasadena. And let's see. Let's park outside of Burbank. And let's park outside of Santa Clarita. Just like this. And as soon as they get there, let's click on all my units right away. Oh, the menu didn't pop up. There it is. Now that the menu popped up, let's click all of our land units. We're going to entrench them. Now hopefully I won't have to repair them so much. But I am going to go ahead, let's see, I should have done this a while ago. Let's take our airplanes. What the hell happened? Select it, click the airplane button, and we don't have very many. I don't want to bring the helicopter. Let's just bring a couple over here to circle around the garrisons. We'll pick them off a little. It'll make it a little easier. So we're fighting Los Angeles now. We're almost to town. Okay, so I'm going to go through and do repairs just like normal. 1, 2, and let's fix 3 of them. Santa Clara has no garrisons. Okay, Burbank has no garrisons. I'm gonna... Yeah, no, I'll wait. I'll wait. There's no point to be any greedy or anything. Let's send back these units for repair. Ooh, this one needs to be repaired too. Okay, Los Angeles has no garrisons. I wonder if I should pull forward. Oh, their aircraft carrier is running away. Yeah, so let's push forward. I'm going to push into Santa Clarita, Burbank. We're going to enter Los Angeles and Long Beach. Let's do it. Alright, Long Beach, Los Angeles, and Burbank and Santa Clarita are all belong to Michigan now. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're losing health. Whoop. Did I just lose my unit? Oh no, he's back here. He needs to go to repairs. And I need to take my front lines, entrench them again. So we're fighting Santa Monica and Inglewood. Alright, so we're gonna have to flip these stacks around. And I'll flip these ones too. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll send these units from Fullerton and Pasadena. Then they'll meet up in Los Angeles. Yeah, so this stack here, we need to bring them way behind lines. We're going to bring this new stack up and flip it into Santa Clarita. So we're blowing up the Simi Valley. Let's pull forward into Inglewood and Santa Monica. Oh, and they came and took back Los Angeles. They flew this Kimmett EMG tank into Los Angeles. And I'm researching that right now, so they're more advanced. Yeah, see, that's in my research queue. So California is more advanced than me. And I'm still kicking their ass. So let's pull forward in the Simi Valley. Now we're fighting Thousand Oaks in Moore Park. And now I'm hoping that they give up pretty soon. And then they just accept the peace. And I should probably be over here looking at my units. Let's send some repairs over. We got another boat blowing us up. Let's take our airplanes, and I'm going to click bomb unit and click that boat specifically. See if we can take care of that. Yep, we got them. So now let's take our units from back here from Long Beach and Los Angeles and bring them up to Thousand Oaks and Moore Park. We're going to start fighting with Santa Paula and Camarillo. I'm just butchering every name I say, I bet. I don't care. I wonder if I have time to finish this war. So let's flip our stacks like this. Santa Paula has no garrisons. And now Camarillo has no garrisons. So let's take the rest of it. Let's take this oil field and blow up that one garrison in Santa Paula. Alright, good. And here comes our jets. They sent one jet out to fight with us. Didn't really work though. So let's send these stacks over here from way back at the beginning of the battle all the way back to the front lines. And I'm going to go and take Oxnard. So I'll pull up into Camarillo, Santa Paula, and into the oil fields. Now this base, there's a military base here with a barracks and a land production facility. Let's widen our line and let's pull over here. Let's send one of these stacks over here to get rid of this missile launcher. I almost lost a unit. Let's flip Camarillo and Thousand Oaks with each other. Okay, let's pull into the military barracks and San Bernardino. Now we're just fighting with Oxnard. Off the shore here, looks like they have an oil derrick with some units on top of it that are firing at me. So let's go a little farther. We'll take a big chunk of our planes, and I'm going to send in a bunch of multi-role fighters. I think that'll be enough. And let's park them over here between those islands. Well, between the island and the oil rig, I guess. I'm going to flip these two stacks and these two. The more units we have firing, the better it is. Quicker it goes down. Okay, Oxnard is fallen. And let's see, it's 251. What should I do? Let's take San Bernardino, San Barbara. Let's take San Barbara, the oil fields next to it, and Goleta. Okay, let's see. Let's move this stack back. They don't have any supplies, and they're getting bombed by these units. And my airplanes didn't really do anything. What is going on here? Let's try it again. Let's take all the airplanes I have. Let's send them down here. Maybe they'll get more luckier. I am hitting them. I'm just not hitting them enough. I blew one of their units up. They're hitting me with that mortar. Alright, Santa Barbara. I'm going to pull into here. They have no garrisons. And Goleta. Now Goleta's mine. Oh, we're going to meet up with one of their infantries. And it looks like they came down here to take the oil field. Let's take that oil field back. And let's see, I'll click the ground, click theater control. We're going to repair everything and put garrisons in everything. And I currently have $71 billion. It's December 9th. 2034. And this is going to be the second part of the war. I couldn't do it in one episode again. This is kind of a shorter episode, but I had less time today. That's alright, it doesn't matter. We're on our way up to Sacramento. How long will it take? Maybe another episode, maybe two more. California is a hard one. They're a monster over here. They still, let's see, do they have money? They still have money. They have $3 billion in their treasury, so they still haven't gone broke. Their neighbors here in Nevada, they're in debt. A lot of these states are in debt, you know, because Idaho here is in debt by $1 billion. Wyoming's in debt. Montana's in debt. But anyway, this is my episode. I think it's a success. We now own Los Angeles. The people of Los Angeles are now free to do as they please with their lives. They can go anywhere they want in my border, and they can go back on vacation. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and stay tuned to find out what happens in the next war. In the next episode, if I finish the war. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's it, episode 18, over and out. See you later.